So let's see, do we have sound? Do we have sound? That's the big question. It's still waiting to pop up on my screen. We will see. Hi. Welcome to Grace Lies. I'm Eliza. We will be making paint in just a minute, but I get to start every stream in my study. I'm Eliza. Making sure that we have sound, because the number of streams that I have started that didn't have sound is way more than I would like to admit. And this is the easiest way I know to fix it. So anyway, hi, welcome to Grace Lies. I'm Elizabeth. We're going to make paint. We're going to get to hang out with Lottie. We're going to do things today. So are you guys ready? I'm ready to go to the kitchen and start making some paints. I've got some fun colors picked for today. I didn't get to use the one I wanted to for the thumbnail because I don't have that much pigment left of it. And I was like, no. I was a little nervous to spill it on the palette a little bit. So I was like, or the mulling plate. So anyway, we've got the most fun color, like one of my favorite colors. Are you guys ready to see one of the ones we will do today? It's right here. Manganese violet. I don't have much left. Look, that is all I have left. So that one's going on the order list. Need to actually start an order list, but we will be doing also Victoria Green today, which you guys saw in the thumbnail. Victoria Green was there. Let's get this all set up here. I will clean up my palette and we'll get started. We'll get making some paint. And today we are doing more gouache. We'll be doing a bigger amount of this one because I need it to fill little 6-dot palettes. The ones here, I'll show you messy ones. These are messy. They haven't been sanded yet, but they'll be filling these as well. It's one of the colors coming, offering a new neutrals option with that. So that is coming soon. But yeah, it is a lovely day here. It is Friday. Lottie is eating some breakfast or lunch, brunch, whatever meal you want to figure it is for her. The leaves are still coming out even more. It is so green. It is so beautiful. Like, okay, today's like the first day that there is like very noticeable shade from the leaves that have been just poking out. So that is the big change for today, as I've been giving everybody the update of my spring here. But yeah, where I'm at, I'm in Columbia, Tennessee. We are in the middle of our Mule Day Festival, which is actually like a full week. And we celebrate mules. So tomorrow will be the big parade, big Mule Day parade. I'm gonna clean up most of this. I'm gonna do this color first, so I don't have to have it perfectly cleaned up, but I have to have most of it up. Teeny bit of pigment won't make a difference. Especially considering this isn't a mixed color, this is just gonna be a solid. There we go. There we go. Get that off. I was first to come and see you. Okay, I will take that first. I was teasing him. So, for those of you who don't know, Shrubs and I have a funny joke, and it goes back, and it's like an old school internet, old school YouTube at least thing. Back when Red and Link were mainly known for their first channel, not the Mythical More channel, which is actually their second channel. They were known for like their little silly songs and things like this. And they made a song with Hannah. And I'm like blanking on her last name, Mamrie's sister, Hannah Hart. There it is. Again, old school YouTube names. And the whole thing was you type first, and it's like with a crazy number of eyes and a 1 thrown in randomly. But they were doing like this little series at the time where they were combining. Let's see, we're doubling it, so it's 1.5. I'm doing 3 of these. So it's a joke. It's a funny joke. Somebody thought it was rude and they didn't realize that it's like this long-term running joke for Shrubs and I for the first. And that specific first with all the eyes and the 1. Two. and 3. Okay, then whoop! Don't punch the tripod, guys. That is a good rule to follow. Don't punch your tripod. Okay, there is that. Now to get the calcium carbonate in. I'll do my favorite move here, the one I really like. Ready? Here we go. Calcium carbonate incoming. I don't know why I enjoy that so much. It's silly. It is not even remotely close to serious. Tasha, welcome back. Hope you're having a great day where you are. Hope you're having a fabulous Friday. It's a fabulous Friday here. Weather is lovely. My little show last night went great. We're some folks walking through. Okay, so your ears are out. No worries, shrubs. Shrubs is working the important job. So everybody thank Shrubs for powering the live stream. Okay, so now we mix. Um, oh, it's the first one of the day. It is a scratchy day on my plate. Ooh, it'll get better. What color are we making? This is Victoria Green, named for Queen Victoria. It is a really pretty soft green. Because this is gouache, it does give it a little more oomph. It is, as a watercolor, known for being pretty transparent. I like it as a neutral to help tone. So this is actually going in the neutral palette. As funny as that is, even though it is green, because it is so soft of a green for toning. Kind of like you have green, the green concealer for makeup. It's a similar idea to that. For this guy right here. Let's make our little hole. I'm just realizing I cleaned my spoon too quick. We'll use this guy. Make our volcano. Now we'll add our watercolor medium. This one. 1. 2. And then 3. I'll make sure we get all the drops off of this one. This pigment runs right in. I'm glad we're starting with the best color. I know, green shrubs. This is me trying to figure out, okay, what colors do I have to make because I do want to add in this palette for June. And so it's like, okay, if I'm going to be making some 6 colors, I've got to focus on what 6 colors I need. Yeah, green. Shrubs' his favorite color. He owns a crazy number of green shirts. Can say. Welcome in, everyone. Let's get started getting to 10 likes. We want to let Lottie have all of her love. Lottie, our YouTube famous dog here. I know that you guys tune in for her first and the paint second. I'm okay with that. My feelings are not hurt. I did update the Discord link today too, so it should be working. I was double checking. It all looks good. Yeah, so that was new. I updated the Streamlabs, so the link right there is working. One of the things that the Discord gives you a giant advantage is I'm going to be shipping out some of my dot cards, the ones that kind of aren't the prettiest, because this is a test. Hey, roller skating chicken. That is a great name. But I will be shipping out some of my sample cards, ones that maybe I accidentally spill a little paint or something on, because they are tests. I don't want to send out like the really good ones. But if you sign up on the Discord, you can ask, and as far as numbers will go and people give me addresses, I will be sending out the ones that I have for free. You just have to like give me updates, like how did it arrive? Shoot me a picture showing me the condition it arrived in, basically. So I can see how it does. But welcome in, Joyce. Hello. Hope you're having a great day. It is a lovely day here. Fabulous Friday. So I was saying to people a little bit earlier that we are like the leaves have just come out enough to the point that I can notice the shade that they are giving from the trees now. And yesterday, when I was coming home for the event, I was starting to notice all the different shades of green and just how, like, when you grow up in an area that's really green, it's very comforting to see that come out in the spring. I know people who are from California who are used to the base color being more brown, that the green is a little unnerving. Because I grew up the opposite, being in California and seeing lots of brown was a little unnerving for me. So it took some getting used to. So yeah, hope you guys are all having a great day. This is a great color to start with. Super bright, super fun. And I'm just gonna sit here and mow. This is the way we mow, we mow. This is the way we mow. I don't even remember what song. This is the way we roll. What movie was that from? I remember it was a movie, but I don't remember which one. Like some 90s movie. Mow, mow, mow. I'm gonna throw everybody by not starting with the brown. Normally I start with a brown while everybody's getting here and showing up. Today I started with a bright color. Six more likes to 10. Six more likes to 10. Okay, we are mulling and we are mulling. It's feeling a hair clumpy today. I like this color too, Tasha. I think it's a really good one. Five more. Five more. We're halfway there. You guys sing that Bon Jovi song? Oh, we're halfway there. That Discord alert's going to be playing a lot because I worked on it today. That's funny. But it is up and working. I fixed it. You know, I wonder if I could put it in as a sticker. That would be useful, wouldn't it? I don't know. You're bringing cookies home? like from the office cookies. Because if you're just picking up the Kroger like pre-made chocolate chip, I'd rather make chocolate chip cookies because they taste better. And I don't mind making them, Strubs, because I think the fresh baked ones taste so much better. They're so much more yummy. We're having pizza and movie. I'm bringing home bakeable cookies. Even better. That makes me happy. That is what I want. Awesome. Perfect, Shrubs. Make sure one doesn't have chocolate chips so Lottie can eat one. The hard thing is, so we've been brainstorming because Lottie is so tiny. What she can have is so limited for extra food. So we have decided that, and she loves these. So know that this is a treat to her. Okay. It may not seem like a treat to you. That for the super chats that allow Lottie to get treats, she gets a frozen pea for each one of the treats. And she adores them. That is exciting for her. I could probably make her a frozen pea cookie and she would be very happy with it. So what's funny is most of my children also really liked frozen peas when they were little as a treat. Color mine movies. I think it is good pea color. Yeah. Here, let's do a check. I'm pulling out a frozen pea right now. It's kind of nice when the fridge is literally right behind you. Okay, so this is a mixed veg, and all it is. Let's see. Frozen pea. Whoop. How close are we? That is pretty close. Look, there's a frozen pea. We can zoom. Frozen pea next to the color. Pea cookies. For Lottie, for a treat, because that would be something she could eat. Now she's standing here. She knows I got it. So we have to give Lottie a frozen pea. Come here. Here, you guys can watch. Let's give Lottie her. Oh, unplug the phone from the cord first. I'm trying to be good and have it plugged in. Look what I got, Lottie. You want frozen pea? She loves her frozen peas. They're so yummy. So yummy. Yum, yum, yum. Yum, yum, yum. She's like, where's more? I want more. There we go. I mean, Pop Tarts. What kind? I know everybody has their opinion for what kind of Pop Tarts that they like. I will share mine in a minute. Shrubs has his. You would not think Pop Tarts would be such a divisive thing, but they really are. What kind of Pop Tart? Unfrosted brown sugar is Shrubs' favorite. Mine is not that. Mine is something different. I'm curious. Lottie is looking for more frozen peas on the floor now. She is like, maybe there's more if I look around. Maybe if I sniff, I'll find another one. Yeah, I'm really curious. What does everybody like in their Pop Tart? Hi, Maria. Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We're talking about Pop Tarts while I mull paint. This is Victoria Green. I am making gouaches today. So it's like watercolor plus calcium carbonate so that it's a little more opaque. It's basically the difference. But we're talking about Pop Tarts right now. And what flavor Pop Tart is like your favorite? Brown sugar cinnamon, favorite cookie dough. I have not seen a cookie dough Pop Tart. That is interesting. You know, then there's the whole team frosted versus unfrosted. Also, remember double tapping the screen where the paint is helps it to mull better and mix better. We get better paint. Cherry, okay. It's one you don't see as often, I think, too. It's like when you find it, you're like, yes, they've got cherry. There's so many interesting ones, like the s'mores ones. Is the tiniest chocolate oh my goodness, I bet it does. Yeah, to make them be like separate entities, they would have to be like teeny to get in there. So where we live in Tennessee, one of like the fancy bakery items that you can get a lot of times like at coffee shops are like homemade Pop Tarts. And those are a fun little breakfast item here when you're at a coffee shop and doing the fancy breakfast. I like picturing little mini chocolate chips now, like teeny tiny chocolate chips. Let's zoom in just a teeny bit. There we go. What's my favorite Pop Tart? Okay, is everybody ready for my one? I'm it is very specific, but I am a frosted strawberry girl for Pop Tarts, but toasted. Like it has to be toasted. And I honestly will eat the outside off first to leave the frosted part. So there's my favorite Pop Tart. When your favorite that tastes like Pop Tart. Oh my gosh, that's fun. A Pop Tart cake. I do too. It's like the way I eat it. It's like even I think even if it wasn't frosted, I would still eat the edge off. First, have we tried them frozen? I have not tried a frozen Pop Tart. I used to like to eat frozen donuts because when I was a kid, like my dad would go on the weekends and get like a bunch of donuts and put what we didn't eat in the fridge, in the freezer. And I learned that they were actually really good when you just took them straight out of the freezer and didn't like thaw them or throw them in the microwave for like the 10 seconds or whatever. It was like, I kind of like these cold. Okay, this paint is done. Eat them out of the foil. So the foil is your dish. I'm totally down with not dirtying another dish. No judgment there. Frosted, by the way. Your dog likes Pop Tarts. I'm sure Lottie would love them, but at her size, as you saw, she is small. She is 8 pounds. Having food treats for her is it throws off her diet so much because she doesn't eat that much, period. So we have to watch a lot more closely what her calories are. So yeah, so that is why Lottie gets frozen peas as a treat. But she's a happy dog. She does not I think almost anything if we say it to her with the right tone of her voice, she'll be happy about. And she's adventurous with trying little bits of things. And that she'll take it from you. Try a couple of bites, and if she doesn't like it, that little ledge between the kitchen and the living room that you guys see a lot of times, my dog tried to take my Pop Tart. Your dog knows what's good. She'll spit it out though right there at the transition, the door transition. where she sits. So that is our Lottie. And we love our Lottie because our Lottie's a good girl. She's looking at me right now. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. After I make this color, I think she may want to go see the front yard for a minute. At 50 likes, guys, we do go out with Lottie and touch grass in the backyard. She gets to do a big run, and it's lots of fun. So, yeah, she wants to go use the facilities. I'm going to be grooming my dog. Oh. What is your dog's name, Maria? Oh, her name is Elle. That's a sweet name. What type of dog? We just split it in two. Oh, the dog is Natasha Frosted. Mm. A lab. Oh, my dog growing up, her mother was a miniature poodle, so they're a little bigger, around the 20-pound mark, and her dad was a toy poodle, and she came out size of a toy poodle. But the dog, her mom, got busy with two different dogs, and it was a mixed litter. So there were some toy poodles and there were some labs. Uh, and it was before like doodles were a thing. So by the time it was time to like give the puppies a new home and things, and they were big enough to leave their mom, the size difference between the puppies was very noticeable to tell which ones were which. So there were also different colors. All the labs were white and the poodles were silver. Okay, so your dog in just a second. We're gonna go let her out. So once I finish this, we'll go see Lottie Lou. And Lottie is full grown. She's 8 years old. She's a very good dog. Okay, Victoria Green is done. Time for sick time. Oh, you were in the stream. Yeah. Yeah, we split it in two last time. That's what. Okay. Okay, we're gonna move over for sync time. Hopefully YouTube will behave. I did send them a message about that and some of the features I would like to fix that. There we go, sync time. Right here, ready to go. Look, I got everything out of the sink before stream today, guys. Professional streamer here. Very professional streamer who's working just off of an iPhone on a tripod. My next stream equipment is I want to get some little mics to be able to handle this better, but let's try gold, right? Mhm. Wow. And all I have to do to clean this is it's just water. Occasionally I'll use a little dish soap with the more stubborn colors like Prussian blue. We don't have any Prussian blue today though, guys. No Prussian. And there we go. There's that washed. I'm gonna nab my two spoons here. Give them a quick wash. Yeah. Oh, okay. All I need is my and this lamp. And this one. And this one. So hey, lost soul. Hope you're having a good day. Welcome. How'd I get here? I have no idea how you got here. I have a feeling that someone overlooking the algorithm decided to bless you with our stream. So we're gonna let Lottie go out to the yard now. There she is. Look at that sweet girl sitting on her couch and reading her magazine. But welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Red. Good morning. We're letting Lottie out. Hold on, I'm gonna switch this up here so you guys can see her while I get her clipped. Because I need my hands to do this. There we go. You ready, Lottie? Ready, precious? There we go. Cross time. 39. Thank you, Maria. I'm glad you think I'm funny. Okay, this is what's funny. You see that little face? She made it all the way to the edge and she's like, nope, never mind, I'm good. This is my little mess. Of course, I wouldn't have a dog any other way. Okay, let's get her back in. She got to see outside. The world is good. There we go. Where are you going now? What are we gonna do? I gotta get back to work. We gotta make the paint. We gotta make the paint, Lottie. Lottie's like, I want all the attention. I want all the attention. Play with me instead. Yes, you are. You're the best dog. Okay. There's the YouTube chair where Lottie sits on her throne because she is YouTube famous. Yes, I think she's adorable. I'm very biased, I will admit. Okay, next color. We gotta think about next color. I need to do Barite. Barite's a white. So we'll go put Victoria Green away. We'll go ahead and get, excuse me, Barite done. Barite is in here. Victoria Green, we got to put it away. Oh, it does go on the bottom. I might have to get another rack, guys, because I've ordered more colors. Barite is over here now. I did just rearrange them, and I'm gonna have to do it again. There's Barite right here. We are gonna need to do, I think I've got plenty of titanium buff. So we're gonna have to do the Barite though. We go on lightest to guard. We are doing total random today. I'm letting my ADD steer the plane. So we will get to the purple. I'm waiting for a little bit to do the purple. Yeah, our super fancy rack vision store at TJ Maxx. We'll need to go to TJ Maxx. Not sponsored. Hey, Christine. Yes, I do. You were here yesterday. Awesome. I'm glad you're here back again. We're doing a crazy assortment of them today, and it's going to feel like a crazy ride because we're going to be all over the place. But they're good colors, I promise. But because I need to get my 6 color palettes done, I'll kind of show you what those look like. I'm also topping off my coffee right now while I'm letting things dry in the sink. I'll show you one of the little 6 colors that's filled. Well, it's not filled yet. It is being filled. I'm working on these. And so I've got to get a couple of new ones out, one of which is a neutrals. So it'll fill out the brights and neutral card that I have so that I have all those paints available. I'm going to need to do a bold or a basics 2. So it's a lot of these. So in other words, I've got a lot of paint to make. I don't think there will ever be a shortage of paint to make on this channel. That is for sure. But I do need to get a purple. I'm only gonna be able to make a little bit of purple for right now, which is this lovely guy right here. So it's coming, yeah, 6, 7. Oh, got you in the background. Detective Fred's out doing all the good things right now. She's out getting things done, that is for sure. 6, 7. Yeah. Oh, no worries. Christine, no worries at all. I know. Maria, I think it's okay. I am of the opinion that every generation has stupid things, and it's okay to have a stupid thing and it be silly just for the sake of it's a silly, stupid thing. My, I'm a Gen Xer, and we said whatever way too much and stuff like that, and it sounded like Valley Girls. Everybody has stupid stuff, so yeah, exactly. Right, Christine? We all have silly things. So why not just let them be silly? And kids, they will have to be adults in this world soon enough. But anyway, back to the paint making because that is super serious. Like, gag me with a spoon. Exactly. Trump was trying to come up with like something stupid like that we said, and there is one right there. I don't know how you could think that wasn't stupid. There's a spider. Ugh! Don't be a neo-maxi Zoom tweet. I hope the spider moves on very quickly, Maria. Our thoughts and prayers are with you during this difficult time. But yeah. Yeah, we all had silly trends. We did like, yeah. Yes, I hear you. Okay, I'm finishing drying everything right now. Getting prepped. Okay, we are dry. Oh, you're pulling all over your screen. A wasp for that. My goodness, you guys are out living in nature right now. Becca's hyperbolic coach. I looked up at those on Becca's thing. Those were so much fun. I put the link in the Discord, Last Soul. It's in my Discord to that video, and I was curious which ones people could see. I did not. I have yet to do it in a dark room to really see it because I was just doing it. I watch a YouTube video or two when I wake up in the morning, and that was one of the ones I watched when I woke up one morning. And so it was bright in my room, but I am like super curious. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. Brush with Becca. Your dog almost sat on a bee. Wow. You guys are out having like some crazy adventures today. I'm kind of glad that I'm like safe in my kitchen. Not gonna lie, the windows are even closed. I should open the windows, get some fresh air. I'm gonna do that real quick. Open in the windows. A little fresh air, guys. Hopefully no bees come in. You literally just watched that last night. We all love Brush with Becca here. I jokingly say I want to grow up and be like her. Funny thing is, I'm probably old enough to be her mom. Now she's eating a stick. Yeah. Small world. I love when like I'm watching YouTube and like channels I watch somehow collide. Like one will reference another one. And like, I didn't think you watched that. Like binging with Babish reference Ants Canada. And I'm like, no way. I never thought that those two channels would overlap. And I probably just said one channel you knew and one you didn't. Who knows which ones you guys know? I do have more barite, by the way, so I am not worried about my barite levels. We can actually go get the other container. It's gonna be easier to scoop out of. We are prepared. Even if I don't have more manganese violet, I have plenty more barite. See, we are prepared. Becca Barite. Who is Brush with Becca? So, Brush with Becca is another YouTube channel and she makes paint. Like it's another paint making channel. But she goes into history and talks more about color theory. So, if you enjoy this, you will enjoy her. There's 3. We're doing a big amount to this one. I love color theory. Yeah, hey Karen, welcome in. Here, can I chat? I can't, why the heck can't I chat from my phone? This makes no sense. I can't pin. I can't, like, this is so weird. I would love to be able to do certain things. I'm in the YouTube app, right? I'm actually live streaming the way they want you to live stream. But yeah. But yeah, Rush with Becca is so much fun. How did yesterday go? It went well. It was a really small crew because it is spring break here this week. But I did well for it. 10 guinea pigs, that's a lot of guinea pigs to keep up with. Um and got some good contacts for future stuff. So it was totally worth my time. Totally, totally worth it. Outside with your dog. Oh, that sounds like a lovely day. Again, 50 likes, you get to go outside with Lottie. Guys, 50 likes, we go outside and we play with Lottie. The other day, we went outside and we took her frisbee, and she only did the frisbee twice. She doesn't actually catch it. If she caught it, would probably hurt her. She picks it up after it drops. And she did it twice. She's like, I'm ready to go back in, guys. I'm done. I'm so over this. It was pretty funny. Yeah, that is a lot of guinea pigs. So but anyway, I hope everybody's having a fabulous Friday where you are. It is a lovely day here. Sun is shining, the tank is clean. The leaves have come out enough to where there's actually little bits of shade under the trees again. Oh, no worries. Have a great time at the store, Maria. Be back in 10 minutes. We'll be here. We'll be here for a while today. I do have company coming over for dinner, so I will have to end the stream. Hey, Christopher Robin, welcome in and hello, as you say bye. I have to ask, are you the Christopher Robin? Because if so, I'm impressed that you came to my stream. Okay, next we're gonna do our 3 of these. One. What? What, Lottie? She's in here whining. 1, 2, and 3. Right, Chris? That's right, Lasso. Are we in the presence of the Christopher Robin? Because that's like super cool. Where have I heard that name before? Is Pooh Bear anywhere around? Eeyore? Tigger? Not that it surprise anybody. I was much more of a piglet growing up. A little fastidious, little anxious. Our neighbor is mowing and they are like hitting things with their mower. Like you hear that "Arr!" right now. It is a cool name. Yes, that's your real name. Okay, that's like super, super cool. Props to you for a good real name. Oh, your cat is laying on you. That is sweet. Okay, you guys see what this one looks like right now. It will come together and become like an actual creamy paint. Right now, it's an interesting one because it looks like all separated, as you can see right here. Oh, thanks, Sheila, for the sub. Super fun. We do the paint making here. And if you join the Discord, I still have some sample cards that aren't spoken for that I will be sending out to test shipping before we get the online store up and running so I can see how that goes. So I have some sample cards where it's like, maybe I didn't make them the neatest. I accidentally like the paint went or something. Hey, one guy, welcome in. Yeah. Paint making is one of the, as far as like hobbies go in equipment, it really is less equipment than it seems like. Yeah, windows open, beautiful. So I'm gonna go. Oh, bye, Lussell. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your Friday. May your weekend be incredible. And we will hopefully see you next week because I stream Tuesday through Friday. I do have another short coming out today. I'm trying to get better with some shorts. Maybe I'll get some time too to put together a long form eventually. I'm trying to figure out what that would look like in the new schedule. It is so peaceful. Obviously, I make it a little more chaotic by live streaming and chit chatting with everybody. But I mean, I have found I enjoy making paint more than painting. So, Sheila, that is where I'm at. So I think I'm in the right space. So bye, Lost. I just get, oh, darn mosquitoes. So I whelp up. Like my body becomes a total drama queen when I'm bit by a mosquito. But if I don't touch it, it's gone in 30 minutes. So it's one of those, it's like it's over quick if I can be good. My daughter's the same way. But yeah, it's like, oh, Shrubs does not get bit at all. Like they ignore him. So I think I take all of them for him. What am I doing? I am making paint. So technically today is gouache day, which the difference between gouache and watercolor is just calcium carbonate added to the mix to make it a little more opaque. Yeah, we have yummy blood for the mosquitoes. So I started with pigment, and this is Barite, which is a less loud white. I like to think of it that way. So when you're blending with it, it doesn't take over as much as like titanium white does. So I like it as a blending white because it's not as strong or loud. Then added the calcium carbonate, and then I added watercolor medium. And my watercolor medium is one that I worked on the exact formulation for, but you can find tons of resources online that share different recipes for that medium. So that's all we're doing right now. The fluffy white was titanium white. That was the fluffy one the other day, and it's the one that's loud, which is great. Like if you want to like make a strong white line, especially with this gouache, because if you pair gouache and watercolor together, you can create some cool things. It will make that strong white to where you can come back in. But this guy would be like a little bit, it's a little weaker, a little quieter, a little more shy. Um, I guess I could call it introvert white and extrovert white. If you want to think about it that way. So that's why both whites are good in your palette. Yeah, this one you'll see is a lot more thin. It's not fluffy. What's the best paint for beginners? I want to try gouache because I see it's similar to Kara, but I don't know. So I would suggest number one, stay away from a lot of the cheap gouache sets that are out there because they're actually acrylic gouaches and those will dry out. But the gouaches that re-wet are pretty user friendly. And so the ones I make do that. Like I sell them dry, they're meant to be re-wetted. Mainly, I like to be able to mix on the paper my colors, and gouache will allow you to do that because especially with ones that will re-wet, it will work with the layers that are underneath of it so that you can create neat effects by how you layer. Both gouache and watercolor can also work really, really well with color pencil, to where if you want to come in and add detail, you can do that. Acrylic is fast. Um, so if you want to lay down lots of color fast and move on, it's good for that. It's not my favorite because I want to be able to work with it a little bit more. And so because it goes so fast, it's like it's hard to work. Like it once it's on my canvas, there's not a whole lot I can do at that point with it. So those are my thoughts. It's kind of what you want to do and how you want to create. So each person's a little different, even at beginner level, because there are great Christina, yes. Long time ago. But so that is my thoughts on it. But even like there are people who oil works great for them. And you can even be a beginner painter and make great things with oil paint as well. Yep. Making my paint. So what I'm doing right now, for those of you who are new, this is the mulling process. Basically, I'm just smashing the pigment and the medium together to get them to combine. You used to use markers and pen, yeah. But I do more color in the drawing. I get that. And the gel pens are hard for that. And if you look, there's a lot of stuff on my channel because it was primarily a color pencil channel. I'm just now pivoting the content. So there's a lot of stuff on color pencils. Welcome back, Maria. So there's a lot of back content about color pencils. I have somebody was trying to ask how many I have, and I have not done a count. But if you count up just the number, I have 3 sets of 520 pencils, different sets, because I have both Pete Finer and the one Calor, so that's 3 sets. And then I have a couple of 280 sets or 240 sets, a couple of 180 sets. So I have a lot of color pencils here. I have a love-hate when you find ones that were, oh no, Maria, your dog tried to eat a bee. Hopefully it was unsuccessful. Of course, then again, if it did, it learned its lesson, hopefully. Don't eat bees. Ah. So yeah, when you find the right ones that work for you, yeah. Sheila, it does make a difference. And I have different ones I recommend at different levels, like of how much cost you want to put in. So I'm actually getting ready next week because I have to go drop it off. Oh, your dog is just having adventures out there. She, Maria, I don't know which is worse. um, but I'm dropping off a piece for a show, for an art show that is color pencil, and it was done with Prismacolors. And then it's the first time it's leaving my house. I got chased by a wasp. You are having so many adventures outside right now. Making me thankful I am not outside. As beautiful as it is. And I'm going to go play in the sunshine. But again, we are at 19 likes. At 50 likes, we go outside with Lottie and get to touch grass. I used Prismacolors, but they weren't the ones I wanted. Yeah. and that's fair. Um, they've also had a lot of quality issues since they moved their manufacturing. That is a known issue, as well as with the rise of a lot of the online shopping platforms, there's been a problem with dupes out there as well. So, I feel like Crayola. I have done some really cool things with Crayola, and I can show you a couple of them here in a second. I would say that to get really good effects with Crayola takes a higher skill level. Oh, no worries. No worries, Maria. But Sheila, yeah, I have a love-hate with Crayola because they do take more work to get the effect that you want. It can be done. You just have to be really, really patient, and I think that that puts off a lot of beginners. And then my hand gets tired a lot easier. Okay, your dog. Oh, your dog seems like a character. We are almost mold here. This lovely white. Let's say for sure the crazy art. Okay, if you want to know, I did a side by side comparison and the crazy arts that I got. Now, I'm not going to say that they're all going to be of equal quality because I have a feeling that they probably have quality assurance issues. Yeah, QA/QC issues probably given just the company and the price point for the pencils. But the set I got were better than my Crayolas for pigmentation level, which really surprised me. What are we aiming for? We are aiming for no clumps or bumps right now because nobody wants chunky paint. So as long as I see the clumps, I keep going. I'm actually gonna get my palette knife here in just a second and scrape it into the middle and mull it out again, and that'll finish it off. Pigment wise, they are good, but sharpening. Oh, so see, again at my desk, which is where I use most of the pencils. I only have a couple of sets that I have designed for going out and using a travel sharpener. I use an X-Acto electric sharpener, and so sharpening isn't really too much of an issue. Your dog is chunky. So yeah, we're making paint today. This is Barite, which I've explained is kind of a soft white. It's great for blending because it doesn't take over the other color like titanium white. I like to think of as loud, and this one comes out a little more quiet, a little more soft and subtle. So great for blending. But this is gouache. The difference between gouache and watercolor is calcium carbonate, which makes it a teeny bit more opaque. Like my music. Your dog has opinions. It's very strong-willed, it seems like. Do you guys think it's funny that there are like stations with music for dogs and stuff out there? And have you ever played them for your dog? And if so, did your dog like them? Lottie does not care a whole lot. Like she doesn't notice like TV or the radio. I don't know Hollywood Undead, so I do not know that. So I can't say whether I like them or not. No stranger than the TV channels for them. Yeah. But I would just like to know, like, if anybody's actually done those for their dog and seen their dog actually care. I'll have to check him out. Yeah, Lottie doesn't care about TV. I think it's because, being a dog, her world is in so many senses at the same time, obviously using smell, sound, sight, all of those, that when one is missing, it doesn't seem real. She doesn't call them the down for thunderstorm, but no to, yeah. So funny thing is too with her, so when July 4th gets here and they're setting off fireworks, she will like bark the first night at them. Doesn't scare her, she barks at them, which is funny. But if we take her to the window and she sees the sound and then the design like show up, then she's good and she ignores them. Like she could care less about fireworks after that. I've seen cats would interact, yeah. She also in the car interacts differently with things outside of the car, which I think for the same our hunting dog doesn't like any loud noises. Okay, I can see that. Tomorrow I have all day to annoy your brother. None of my siblings live close to me. So keep going, just keep mulling. What do we do? We mull, mull. We're almost there. Almost to the chunk free zone. Thanks, guys, for the hearts and stuff. I see those over on the sides. Super cool of you. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciated. It's Friday, so it means Shrubs will be coming home soon. He's only got an hour left of work, but he is stopping by the grocery store on the way home. 24 likes. We're almost halfway to our 50. Lottie, we're almost halfway to touch grass. She's just staring at me as I say it right now. She's just staring. Those sweet little eyes. Yes. We get to go outside. Yeah. Okay, we're almost there. And I did, guys. The Discord link has been fixed. Bye, Christina. I hope you guys you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your time with your brother tomorrow. Do I stream every day? I stream Tuesday through Friday, typically right around noon. And I give everybody plenty of heads up if I've got to make a change because I have a show or market or something. So, but yep. It's when I set aside time to make paint for the shop. So, and I like to try to keep it pretty informal, pretty calm. Just hang out with me while I work. Again, the most exciting thing we do is go outside to touch grass. We do have manganese violet though coming up, and that's pretty exciting. And I'm gonna have to order more of that puppy. Fortunately, I only need it for sample cards. I do not need it for palettes, so I'll have enough to get through. What do I use the paint for? So I sell my paint at markets, and it's getting ready to be available online as soon as I get the shipping tests finished and make sure that it ships okay. How much will it be? So the sample cards are what I'll be doing first, and you'll get 12 sample dots of the paint. Yeah, what is this? Or what is being done? I am making paint. But Maria, the cards, it's looking like they'll be around like 750 is what it's looking like. I'm still figuring out the shipping costs. So, but yeah, making paint. This is watercolor. It's a variant of watercolor called gouache, in which you add calcium carbonate so that it becomes a little more opaque. Yeah, for each individual card, which will have 12 colors that will be enough to paint a small picture with to try them out. You can probably get 2 or 3 small pictures, honestly. I will probably also include, you'll have links to my pages that you can download to paint different designs and stuff as well. So, it's amazing how much, so just the packaging costs for everything, like once you figure in postage and envelopes and stuff. And that's why I'm trying to like set the price so that it includes that. So, well, that's what I'm like figuring into it. That will be figure that I'm giving you the cost including shipping right now, what I'm shooting for. And that's a ballpark figure. Again, it could be plus or minus a dollar or two once I get it finalized. So yeah, trying to, I don't want people to get, so part of it is I don't want people to get, how much I sell them for at markets? They're $5 a card at market. Hey, and you're welcome in. And again, the market, I don't have to worry about any shipping, handling, that's all taken care of. So no time in processing an order. It's pickup. And that does not include tax. So 5 plus tax. Yep, 2 more. Not really when you think about the like what I'm all including with that, and that these are all handmade paints. And you're getting 12 colors in that. April Fools. So, anyway. Okay, there is that. Barite done. What color is this? Do you get 12 color? Yeah, you get 12. I can show you one of the mess up ones here in a second. Ones that did not pass QA/QC. What color is this? This is Barite. It's the soft white. We did the loud white yesterday. We did titanium white, the one that was fluffy. This is the softer one that's better for blending. No, not $5 for one color. No. Now the half pans, yes. But no, the dot cards are 12 colors for 5. Yeah. I thought it was a very good entry price. And I have them, they're matched to like the 6 color palettes. So if you like it, I have a way to get more. It's the weekend. Yay! Oh my goodness, $5 for one dot. That would be okay. Maybe so I'm gonna say this. I am trying to get like the expensive pigments for some fun. That may be like the ones when I'm actually doing lapis, or I want to get a hold of Yinmin blue, or like those. Like the whole point, it's a ridiculously expensive paint, and you could say I have a little sample of it right here so I can see what it looks like, that kind of a thing. Those might end up at that price, but yeah. No, these are, so I can kind of show you the packaging a little bit for what I sell at the markets. And I think they're right now I'm at a good accessible price. I'm probably going to raise my 6 color palettes 70 degrees. Oh, that's like perfect. I have thought about too, Maria, once I get everything going, to having like a build your own sample card, and it would be a little more expensive because they would be made specifically for the people where you get to pick what colors go on it. Because rather than just being a stock item. Thank you, Linda, for the purchase over in the Etsy store. Oh no! That's not good. Maybe maybe you'll figure it out. Get it figured out. Just kidding. There we go. There is Barite done. We got to go to sync time now. Sync time. Sync time. Everybody's favorite time. Sync time. Most exciting content on the internet, guys. You're here for it. We get to go to the sink and we get to clean our supplies, clean our tools, clean the muller. Palette knife 1. Palette knife 2. Be careful cleaning your palette knives. I have accidentally like been running my finger and basically given myself like a paper cut with them, and it hurt. Just in case you were wondering, it does hurt. Paint off. Let it dry. Now we clean off the measuring spoon. We can go look at some things for just a second. Let me wash my hand too. Feels a little chalky. Okay, let's go look at stuff. Sync time, sync time. Okay, so I'll show you guys. So this is what the 6 color ones look like right here. There's actually quite a bit of paint in there. It will do a couple of pictures right there. Not just one or two. And like more like 6, 7 kind of things. Haha, 6, 7. Um, Funny number. But yeah, so right here you get this, you get a swatch card, a pre-printed paint sheet. Those type of things all come with that, and a brush, and that's at 20. Then this is what the dot cards look like right here that you will get. And so that's at $5, all those paints right there. So this is the Earth and Ochre palette. These are all made from ochres. Yeah. Look, you needed. Don't they look cute in the little package? Shrub says they look like candy in there. And obviously some color palettes more than others, but yeah. Technically, you could eat it. I do not recommend. It would taste horrible. It would not be good. But yeah, so there's Earth and Ochres right there. This envelope, I accidentally got paint on, and then I put them in a glassine envelope with a little sticker right there so that they know what it is. And then they sit in a little basket all together. And so that one was one, that one's a good one, not a mess up. Here's some of the mess ups. I can show you just what the mess ups look like. They look edible. Yeah, so like you see right here, the lib orange decided to go blork right there. So this one didn't pass quality grow. You're touching grass. Good job. We are 20 away from touching grass here. I'm looking at the grass and it looks so nice, guys. I really want to go touch it. So here's another one you can see with the black oxide. This one I tried cleaning up, made a mess. So this one's didn't pass quality control. So those are some of the ones that I've got available. If you join the Discord and let me know that you want to try it, I can, as long as they last, I'll be sending them out. I'll just need your address so I know where to send it to. So anyway, and here's one. I do test all of them. These are all the dots that didn't stick. So at some point I'll sell those too as like little grab bags. So once I get enough to make grab bags, and who knows what color paint you got, and it'll be a fun little silly thing. So, but yeah, there we go. You're sat in grass and pretend to be a carrot. I have not. I have not done that. I don't sit though just in grass a whole lot just because grass typically is itchy. Oh, Lottie's barking now. Okay, so now we're gonna do, guys, everybody. Oh, I've got to do a label for this guy. We gotta get a new label because it's still got the old label. Let's make the new label. Victoria Green gouache. There we go. New label made. I have a bottle for Manganese Violet. What's this for? Because my old labels, I tried using, um, a gel pen and it didn't want to stick, so I'm doing a new one. Oh, thank you, Yonia. That's really kind of you. So Victoria Green. So I'm just redoing the label for this. So the way I store the paint so I can use it is I put them in the little bottles like this to keep it wet. And then that way, because you can only put a little bit in at a time, I can add the dots and go little dot, little dot. So it takes a couple of days for this to get these done. While they dry, you add a little more, let it dry, add a little more. Did I make the names? No, the names are the names of the pigment right now. And so the same thing with the dot cards. This allows me to go dot, dot, dot with the different paints. So that's why the dot. And then as well for half pans, because they take a while to dry. Got some in here that are ready for filling again. And so you just add a little bit more in there. And so this allows me to keep the paint wet in here while those are drying. So I'm not making just tiny batch after tiny batch. I can make slightly bigger batches. So the names are just the pigment names right now because That's the best way to say what the color is. So now I need to get my manganese violet. So I just used the pigment. Okay, put that away. I've got a manganese violet. Where did you go? I've already got your little thingy out. Where is manganese violet's bottle? We're looking. It's empty, like completely empty and clean. Just has a label on it. Not over here. See, this is me making more of the little palette inserts because they are all cast plaster. If you were manganese violet bottle, where would you guys hide? Is it in the bottle thing? Did I put it in here? It is not in the bottle thing. That's how many bottles I have left. Looks like I'm gonna have to get more. Where would you hide? I know I had it. Where is it? Silly bottle. It's not over. Oh. Can I see Lottie? Where are you, Lottie? There you are. Here's Lottie. I'm trying to set it down with her. Here she is. There's the little princess. Hi, Lottie. I am completely. I know, Shrubs, that I have this bottle somewhere and I don't know where it went. And I'm really confused because here it is. Got it. There's the manganese violet bottle. It was sitting by the paper plates. Exactly where you would think. Yeah, that's where that needs to go. I'm gonna steal all your paint. Huzzah! It was found. Huzzah and hooray, guys. We can make the manganese violet now. This color is so pretty. It's one of my faves. It's bright, it's peppy, it's fun. Hey you, yes you. Hello there. Am I the one that looks like Christmas? Because if you're gonna finish that song by The Cure, then Shrubs is gonna be upset. Engineer. Welcome in. No, cannot have my Lottie. Lottie is my shadow. You know, and so I would not know what to do without my little Lottie. She's my buddy. She cuddles. She's always there. She is a good dog. She's a very good dog. Where is Lottie? Lottie is sitting. She just sat down on her bed. We just saw our engineer. You like missed her by like 30 seconds. Not gonna lie. But in 20 likes, we will get to go outside and touch grass with Lottie. Here, let me see if I can peek over. There she is. See her? There's Lottie. There she is. Peeking up at us. There's Egbert and his little thing too. You can see him in his pond. Don't. It's funny because the chat, I'm sitting evil Larry. It's like I'm waiting for the chat to catch up with what I just showed. It's always funny. It's like, I know what you're gonna see in just a second. All will be better with Lottie. Lottie, my YouTube famous dog. Not even jealous. Discord link has been updated. It was fixed today. So if you want to check out the Discord is there. You can check it out. I share funny videos that I find, or good videos, or whatever. Because I'm chronically on YouTube. Hey, Grisay, welcome in. I hope you guys are having fun. Maria, yes, I do. Yeah. So we're getting ready to make manganese violet right now. So Yeah, pivoting into physical product with paint right now and doing markets. So having a lot of fun with that. I kind of hid that I was doing it for a while I was figuring everything out. So, mhm. Hello, Rahi. Welcome in. No worries, engineer. See you in a second. Okay, so I don't have much manganese violet left, so we're gonna have to do a small batch. This goes in the need to order list that I need to create a list to put down which ones I need to order. So I need to put on the list, make list for need to order. Yeah, purple. This is a lovely purple. I'm gonna need every bit of this pigment. I can tell. Two. Loosen her up down here. Everybody's excited about the purple. I am too, guys. This is a great color. I will have just like a squish left in this container. There we go. There we go. So making gouache. So this difference between watercolor and gouache is calcium carbonate, sending your layers feel purple. Now to add a little bit of the calcium carbonate. Everybody knows it. If you've watched this, you know I like to play with the calcium carbonate. Uh-oh. There's excitement happening. Something is afoot. Are we ready? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, that one didn't splatter. The last one splattered when I dropped the calcium carbonate on it. Went, what is going on, Lottie? There is clearly mayhem in the front yard, guys. Clearly mayhem. I know, sweet girl. Okay, let's combine these. Purple! Are you on it? It's so exciting. Good news is I don't need a ton of this. I will be able to get by on what I have, so I have time to wait for an order to come in of more pigment and to get together the actual order too. So it's not just ordering one thing. I try to group things so it's not just one. How long will I stream? Typically, I stream till about 3 o'clock. So about another hour and a half to go. So which, if you do the math, is roughly 12 hours of streaming a week right now. So by combining the pigment with this right here versus just jumping to mulling, it does save time on mulling as well as I'm kind of working out some of the clumps with my palette knife. Makes the next step go a little faster. You could technically just make your little um mountain. No. So I'm in Central Time. I've got an hour and a half left to go. It's only 1:30 where I am. I'm in Central. I'm in Middle Tennessee. Where's everybody watching from? I love to see where everybody is. Where are you right now? And I do accept answers also besides like state or country, like my backyard, my living room, those types of things are too good. Okay. Be good. Will you be home for dinner? Okay. I love you. Come see this pretty purple. So we've got Vermont and Massachusetts and Nebraska. Cool places. I have only been to one of those states. So Melinda's in Vermont, Ioni's in Massachusetts, Nebraska. Can you guys guess which state? Which one of those states I've been to? Of course, now I won't know if you're saying where you are, if you're guessing my state. So that's very bad. India. Super cool. Not missing nothing here. I will say Nebraska is the only state I've been to out of that list. But it was one day we were in Steamboat Springs, um, Colorado, and we had to drive back to Louisville, Kentucky. And so we went through Wyoming, which was cool because we got to add Wyoming. We'd never been to Wyoming before that day. And so we got to add Wyoming and then Nebraska. So that is how much time I've spent there as we drove through it. And it was probably the worst day because it was rainy and gray. It was June, so it wasn't cold or anything, but it was just like kind of a gray and miserable day. And all we saw was interstate in Nebraska. And what I remember, and you can correct me, there were so many little like random museums there. Like every exit had a museum of some sort. As like a tourist kind of attraction thing. Yeah, well, welcome back, engineer. We're just we're just hitting seeing in New England. Oh, the coming rains. Green again. Yeah. So again, being further south here in Tennessee, we're in that everything has just greened up. The leaves are out and loving it. Like I am so here for green. I don't mind cold. Again, we don't get a lot of cold here. And probably if I had more cold, I wouldn't like it as much. And again, where I live too, this will totally tell you where I live, that if it's going to be cold, I want to see snow. But a lot of times we just get gray, boring cold. So that is, I did not get my muller out. I'm like, where's my muller? It's still in the sink. What color am I painting? This is manganese violet. I wanted this to be the thumbnail today because this color is so much fun, but I was nervous to spill when I saw how much was in the containers. Like, I don't want to spill any of it out. Nuke, North Carolina. Have you made paint before? Yes. So, ooh, hold my paint. Yeah. So I have been making paints for over a year now. I hit it because I wanted to learn, I wanted to figure out what my mediums were going to be. And now that I am doing market selling paint, so, but yeah, so it's been a lot of fun because I get figuring this out. So I did so much testing behind the scenes, and I know you guys realize this too with products. It's like the testing phase was so long, and I fortunately have a good artist community here that I was able to do it in person with people. We were testing all the formulations and stuff. But yeah, it was a lot to get to here and to feel confident with it that like, okay, I've got a product now that's actually worth it. So what makes it different is I do not use any petroleum products or byproducts in any of my paints. So that's why my pigment list is limited and none of my packaging has plastics. So figuring that out was the biggest hurdle. Yeah. Yeah, manganese violet is so much fun. Yeah, hopefully I know what I'm doing. Like, oh, this has been like again, learning something new and pivoting. And I was nervous about pivoting the channel because, pivoting an established YouTube channel, because this month on the 16th, we're almost there, will be 10 years on YouTube and changing what the channel niche is to being more paint oriented. So, and that's finally just happened within the past couple weeks that I could say for sure that the paint content was now greatly drawing in more views than color pencil content. But doing local shows right now and makers fairs, and that's been a lot of fun getting to, see people, talk to them, and then yeah, I'll be online here the next couple weeks with the goal, guys, my long-term goal, 2029 goals is that I will have a functioning storefront here in Columbia, Tennessee. I would, but I don't that would be an interesting thing to do right here. So, I also don't want to guys, I'm so cheap. Like I think about that, it's like, "Oh, that would be a cool idea." But then there would be paint on my finger and I'd be wasting paint. That is like where my brain goes. How about this? I could afford doing that if somebody super chats it. If somebody super chats it, I will write your name in the paint. Use a cheap one or one you better. Yeah. Sadly, most of these are not cheap. Yeah. Yeah, I could do super chats that way. So is my floor flooring. Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited about the Gola Grisaille. I have a great like community here that is super supportive of it. The local arts council is super excited. And that helps so much, having your local community behind you. So you'll have to look. YouTube has super chat stuff. I don't know what the minimum is for a super chat. Again, I told you I was cheap. I don't really do super chats a whole lot. Oh, that would be a good question. I could go pull out my set. Let's go see. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to my Sharp just gave me an ADHD plus. Okay, I've got my pencils. I think violet or grape. Okay, I'm looking at mine in person, and I was guessing fuchsia or orchid. Yeah, I've got them here. Do I breathe there too? Yeah. I might be able to do it with a palette knife. That would work, not my finger. Good thought. Vegan Spuddy. Vegan Spuddy Beauty. I love that's such a good name. I love seeing so many like everybody like people come up with these like super creative names. I mean, I love that. So my channel name was named after my grandmother and great grandmother. I love that. Like that's the brand name. And I'm branded 3 ways depending on which channel I'm on. Oh my goodness, I'm about to get that fact checked on my color matching skill. Let's see. Some of it I also know that like the way the color comes through the camera adjusts like works on it too. People trying to VSB. VSB. Although you did make it really easy for people playing the game Spot the Vegan. Yeah. So let's test it here now. Okay, so I got my brush. We can do a little brush test here. I'm gonna let it sit for we're gonna do a little brush. Okay, so there it is. I'm gonna pull the pencil. So let's see here. Let's start with fuchsia. Now this is me going, I should have gotten here. Yeah, I know plant power. Okay, fuchsia's a no, guys. It is way more pink. I'm going by the back here. Let's look at orchid. You know, I wish somebody sold swatch charts. If only there was somebody who had swatch charts here. Mm. For those you don't know, that's my Etsy store. I think you might be right with orchid. So there's orchid. It's a hair more pink. You may be right with grape. I'm gonna do grape next. Where's grape? Grape's a little dark. Are you grape? Are you grape? Yes, you are grape. So here's grape. Yeah, grape is too dark, too violet. I'm gonna go to violet next. You're turning violet, Violet. This is violet. No, that's mauve. I don't want mauve. Two more over, not Parma. It may be orchid. I think orchid may be our winner here. Let's try regular purple. Regular purple maybe too. It might be between those two. Yeah, plant power, yeah. Yeah, Plant Power is a great fast food restaurant. It's a vegan fast food restaurant that's in California, and we loved it. You think lilac? Let's try lilac. We can see lilac. Again, guys, great color pencils. Do recommend if you're looking for color pencils. Also fits within my branding of we're avoiding plastics in their set too here. Yeah, lilac's next to orchid. Lilac is pretty close too. Maybe it is lilac. I think lilac may be our winner, guys. Good call. There we go. Here's our test. Guys, I think the lilac right here is our winner. I know my swatches. I can swatch. Without getting into okay, so the next step for color matching is literally when I scan these into my computer and then I get into Affinity and I do Infinity Photo and then I smudge it and then I do a color sample and test it too, which I've done. But there we go. Yeah, I think lilac's it. And what's cool with gouache and watercolors, you can pair them with with pencils to create really, really cool things. So let's get this guy packaged. I played in my paint. Yeah, color matching was fun. You know what? The pencils are in here and I have plenty of scraps, so we can keep doing that for the other colors. See if we can figure out what color out of the grisaille pencils. And no, this isn't sponsored. They just showed up. Okay, guys. I am saying everything of my own free will. Please know that. I don't recommend pencils that I think are not good. Because that just ends up frustrating. Oh, I can't imagine recommend even okay, so I've had a couple of brands send me pencils and I've been honest in my reviews in what I thought about them for quality and stuff like that. And it's yeah, free endorsement simply because they're solid. Yes, exactly. If you have a good product, you have a good product, and that is what it is. And I'm more than happy to let people know that they're a good product. Thumbs up for the stream. Yeah, please give it we're at 40 likes already, guys. 40. 10 more, we get to go touch grass with Lottie. You guys free me from the kitchen for a minute and I get to go touch grass. Oh, I said hi on your okay. I can't see the said hi's. Normally shrubs will tell me. For some reason, because I am using the YouTube app. I am updated on the newest version. Hey, local, there he goes. I don't see them. And so Shrubs tells me when he'll say, "Hi, so and so," and I know that he's saying that because they did the said hi thing so that I can say hi. Yeah, I'm also can't be totally on top of it, but you're still pretty good. Yeah, it is a lovely day here too to touch grass. I will warn everybody though, it is trash day here. So there may be trash toters out. I think everybody's done mowing though. I don't hear any more mowers going. There were mowers going for a while. Everybody out on their riding mowers. Okay. I gotta think about what color we're gonna do next. I'm gonna do a good color. We'll have to go over and see which ones need done. I've got some ochres that I do need to do as well, but they're small amounts. But I need to make sure, yeah. I may need to get slate gray. Slate gray is not the most exciting, guys. I know it's a gray, but sometimes life just does that, and you have to take the boring ones with the fun ones. And the boring colors help the exciting colors stand out. Just proves real life. Yeah, real life. I don't always get to do the fun ones. There we go. Manganese violet, done and dusted. Time for sync time. Guys, the most exciting content on the interwebs. Sync time, sync time. That moment of the day where we get to go and clean our utensils. Look, I remembered the spoons the first time, guys, the measuring spoons. I didn't have to go back to get them. I feel smart right now because I actually remembered it. Right. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks good. We're at 41 likes. Okay. So let's look over here. Let's see how we're doing on amounts. How much slate gray do I have? I need slate gray. We're gonna need more slate gray. Okay, we also hide that. Also need to make, no worries. Have a great day, engineer. I also need, what all goes, I gotta remember too. Let's get my card. I'm grabbing some card quick for what goes into this palette. Okay, we gotta get Luberon Raw Sienna Light. I've got that one here. I'm not gonna make that one today. Oh, Yodia just joined the Discord. Welcome, Yodia. Okay. So the ones I need. Oh, I need to do Roman black. How am I on Roman black? Good on Roman black. Yeah, that one's good. Okay, I just saw. I got the notification. Okay, so we're good there, guys. That one has plenty. Mayan red. Let's make Mayan red. Mayan red's fun. Mayan red's a good color. It's also the actual like made the same way like Mayan red pigment was made by the Mayans. So that's what makes this one super cool, super unique. Right here. Got it. You're off in 9 minutes. 9 minutes, shrubs. The countdown has begun. Is it paying attention on time? Yeah, 1:51. I'm excited. Shrubs will be home. Okay, so Mayan red right here is made with Patagorsky clay in it and then another red pigment that they combine with it. And I can't remember exactly what that pigment is right now off the top of my head. So sorry, guys. Your history lesson will be incomplete. You will have to look that up on your own. Clean my brush. I forgot to clean my brush. I have to clean the brush. Okay, dry everything, and then we will get to making this one. Okay, there we go. There's that. Okay. Let's get going. I should paint a picture if I had time. But what I do, this is literally me making products that I will sell. So this is my work. Hey, Killian, welcome in. Welcome back. We're going to go ahead and do the larger amount because look, guys, I reordered. We got plenty. We got plenty. We can do a full batch. We don't need to do a half batch. One. Two. And three. Yeah, this is the Mayan red. I love it. I want to get the other Mayan shades as well, but sourcing has become really tough to get Mayan blue pigment without just having to make it myself. Which is a whole nother, it's again, it's a skill, another skill set to learn. I mean, okay, here, okay. Oh, I meant to show you guys too. I'd love to learn more all the pigment. Yeah, that's been part of the fun of this is doing the research. So that's one of my pieces. That is one of my color pencil pieces. It's getting ready to go to a gallery show right there. That's done with color pencils. So you can see size wise, this is above my, um, that's just above the fireplace right there. It's huge. But then, thanks, Chris. And then I was doing these with Crayolas right here. I've got live streams doing these. So right here. So you can go back and see live streams. Like I actually did it. So, but so part of me wanted to show that you didn't need to buy super expensive pencils to create art. It's harder. I'm not going to lie. Like with inexpensive pencils like Crayola, it takes a lot more work. Thanks, South Jersey. I wanted to show you could do it. I can say cheap pencils like Crayola and those types of things will make it a lot more work. a lot more work. Like it takes longer, your hand will get tired. And you have to know more what you're doing to create that. So, thank you. Thanks, guys. What's funny is those live streams got like no views. That's why I stopped doing those live streams. So now we add a quarter of a teaspoon of calcium carbonate. So the one above, I just had to put a value. So I don't sell originals. But because the one above the fireplace is going to a um a gallery and I have to put an insurance value on it, it's valued now at 10,000 for something like that. But yeah, fun and take time to experiment. Yeah. Um, but yeah, that one, the one above the fireplace, I worked on for 4 months. So it took a while. It's a lot of layers. 6 more a lot, but it like felt so weird to like be because I've always created for myself and done it as for digital, like I created here for you guys and show that. And like what actually is my art worth was like crazy. And I had to talk to other local artists, like, this is the time, this is the medium. Mm, But yeah, it was like, it felt weird. Prints obviously would be a lot cheaper, but originals that take time and there's only one of, different story. Okay, now let's make our volcano made. You think it's worth more than that? It felt so strange to actually like think about it because I don't think about it in those terms because to me it's not for sale. So what value do you put on it if it's not even if it's not for sale, kind of a thing. One, mm, two, shit, 4 months, yeah. 50. You guys are saying 50. VDG. So maybe if it comes up to that, but I don't think I'll be selling that one anytime soon. That is for sure. I have a feeling that's going to be one that the kids fight over when I'm gone, and I will let them fight over it. Of course, I won't be here, so I won't care, but who gets it? I mean, but sure, I'm just like, if somebody's offering 50K. I mean, that is a lot towards the store. The store money is my store because I know exactly what building and I want to buy the building. Like it's it's a lot. Um, like to get the store up and running is going to be several $1,000,000. I'm not scared by that number. Yep, we do. Bonehead, thank you. Um, it's making me think of the old band Shrubs. Do you remember the band Bone Thugs and Harmony? Sorry, throwback for Shrubs there. Yeah. 4 months is a lot. Yeah. That was part of my sanity during a really rough time in life, guys, when I was creating that one. I have to run, biker's eye. Oh, here, real quick. Let's see if we can figure out what color this is before you go. Because this one's not going to change. I can tell you that. The Touchy Crush session email. Awesome. Thank you. Because yeah, this could be carmine or red. Wait, I have to guess. Yeah. I'm thinking carmine or red, looking at them. Maybe geranium. But it just, like, I don't know. Place your guess. I can barely stay for 4 minutes. What these people don't know is that my type of ADHD includes hyperfocus. Geranium or poppy. It is a little orangey. You are correct. So I'm looking at this. I'm thinking it may be a little more. It's more geranium than poppy. So let me get something that's really mulled right there. I can get it. I can get a sample out of that. Let's see. Little paint. Believe it or not, this one's not expensive in comparison to several of the others. Like, it's not cheap, but it's not that expensive. Let's see. I can get a good one right here. Lip gloss that color. It may not be quite as vibrant. Okay. Again, guys, screens make this harder to tell. So there's our thing. I think it'd be a great red. Okay, so I'm going to start with carmine. There's carmine. It's a little more, it's a lot more blue. I didn't expect it to be quite that blue. It's definitely not magenta. Let's go with red. You guys can see my red's been used. There's red. And let's go with geranium. Ooh, geranium. I think it's geranium. Look at that. I think that is like spot on. I'll do poppy just to double check, but I think it's geranium. Oh, that's a tough call. It's more geranium. This one's too orange. I can see it in person. So yeah, it's this one. It is definitely geranium, not poppy, guys. So in case you're wondering, there's your color match for the day. It's a fun game. Because I'm glad you stopped by today and that we got to play this fun little game of color match. Keeping it interesting here while I work. Yeah, geranium for the win. So I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Because I enjoy North Carolina. It's lovely this time of year. I may be back over towards that way. I have family in Johnson City, and I want to get up there this summer to see them. So, but yeah, I'll also be in North Carolina in October. I already know that one. So I'll make it over that way then. Like, hope you guys, again, wonderful weekend. And we'll see you next stream. I stream Tuesday through Friday now at noon. I'm here. So okay, we're at 46 likes. We are so close to touching grass, guys. One of the things I've seen a short that had red food dyes made from crushed bugs. Yeah, some of them. So that is true carmine, like the actual carmine pigment is made from cochineal bugs. Yeah, I am not crushing bugs. This is Mayan Red right here. So it is actually the old Mayan recipe for this. I have been to Myrtle Beach, but the last time I was there, I was 7 years old. So it's been a minute. Sure. shrubs has been more recently than I have. So this one is not bugs. This one is it's technically an organic inorganic. Yeah, you got to go last year. Fun. Yeah, carmine comes out a little bit more blue typically than this shade. This color, I think when you lighten this one, you're going to end up with a little more of a salmony pink, whereas carmine and those made from cochineal will end up more of a true pink. So that's been a while too. What's my name? My name's Elizabeth. Grace was my grandmother. Lottie was my great grandmother. So let's just make it confusing. A lot of people in here call me Grace, and I don't mind. It does not bother me one bit. Yeah. Uh, it's because I understand the branding's confusing. And I'm not a faceless channel. I will show you guys my face when we close out. It's just that it's way more interesting to watch this than it is my face while I'm doing this. My face is all over my channel. So I like to keep the setup simple rather than I'm not going to try to run two cameras and have a face cam and this and all that going on. So because this pigment has clay in it, it does have a very different consistency as a paint, which I think is cool because it is what it is. Like it is exactly that. Do y'all like boba? I do like boba. I think that Lottie's eyes look like tapioca boba. You know, the little brown sugar tapioca balls? I think her little sweet little brown eyes looking at me. 2 likes to grass, 2 likes to touching grass, guys. We're getting so close. 12 new subscribers yesterday. Awesome, Killian. That has to be a record, doesn't it, for you? Do I make different colors? Yeah. So right now, I do a lot of colors here. I'm drinking boba. Ooh, awesome. So Shasta, I do right now the focus of my channel because I am selling paint at markets as we are just making paint. I paint some. I would like to paint a little bit more than what I get, but there are only so many hours in the day. I do color pencil as well. I like to combine the paint and the color pencil. So yeah, so I'm making, this is Mayan Red gouache that I will be selling at local markets. So yeah, Shasta, so that's what I was like. So I do a lot of different colors. Like today we've done a white, a purple, and a green. Those are the colors we've done so far today. And we're on to a red. Fun. It's okay. Killian, I look at that when the unlikes happen, it's YouTube weeding out the bots. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It happens. And I don't have to be everybody's cup of tea. There's so many channels out there and there's a lot of good ones. It does. When I get it like this, yeah. I got it there. I can see that. I hadn't even thought about that. Now I can't unsee it. I'm sitting here staring at it. That is really, really cool. I hope I'm one of the good ones. We try to keep it fun and light. I think there's so much that's difficult in the world. We don't need to have that here. I want to take time to remember the good things, pretty colors and the fun art. Thank you, Shasta. I'm glad I'm your cup of tea. uh, that we can focus on. And I want to try to do that. And I believe that there's a lot more as humans that brings us together than pulls us apart. So, like her life now. Everybody wants touch grass time. We go out and we touch grass at 50 likes. We are almost there. Lottie gets to run. It's a lot. It's our fun part of the day. Maybe we'll even take the frisbee out. This color, I think, is done and dusted. What's the name of your channel where I can buy paint? So right now I'm only selling in person. We are working on getting the online store up and running. Part of that is like you can see there's a link to Discord. The next step is allowing people to help me test shipping so I can make sure that it gets to people safely. That is because I do not use any petrochemicals, petroleum products, or plastics in my packaging. So there's a little bit extra that goes into figuring this out. So I'm going to be test shipping my sample cards, which are 12 colors. And I'm wanting to try to keep the price point just under $10, including the shipping and handling to get those to people. But if you join the Discord, I can contact you, get an address, and um, I'm going to be sending those for free to people to test to see while I've got them. Like they're my misprints that I showed a few minutes ago, but just to see how they ship. So as long as those last. So that's the big reason to join the Discord right now. So in the car now. Great. I'm subscribed. So anyway, so yeah, we will have some great ones. If you don't like you hate Lottie. Ouch. Ouch. Okay. My goodness, I just got distracted. I was about to go to sync time. We have not bottled this paint yet. Drive safe, shrubs. It means we'll be going on the radio. He'll be listening to us on the radio in the car. Aren't we cool? We're getting violent today, guys. Going straight for the jugular of hating Lottie, the YouTube famous dog. And I'm okay if you come here for Lottie first and me second. I am not jealous at all. Raise your hand if you liked. Hey, Lexi. I actually got a small. Guys, and Maria. Oh, they're raising hands. Okay. Unless that was a wave. Lexi, I might have actually finally seen one of the waves. I never get the wave. Did I actually get to see one? I'm like really excited if I did. One more like. We're almost to touch grass time to get to see Lottie run in the backyard and touch grass. I waved. I actually saw it. So the number of times that I don't see them and people have to tell me they say hi to whoever, and that's how I know somebody waved because it doesn't show up on my screen. I'm like excited that I actually saw it. So awesome, Lexi. I'm glad you're here. Welcome in. This is Mayan Red gouache that I just made. One more person. We're almost there. How's the children? It's actually doing great right now. I think so. My day is lovely. The weather is great today, so it's going to be a good touch grass time. Like, double check. We got 50 red. And look, we just did a red. We got our 50. We get to go touch grass. We get to go out back and touch grass. 80 degrees, mostly sunny. The sky is blue. Yeah, perfect timing. We'll do our sync time and then we will go outside. Because that way, these will be drying while we're outside. Smart, right? Trying to use my noggin. And I'm making a mess with this Mayan Red. So, Killing, you said earlier, I don't think Red May saw it, but that he got like 12 subs yesterday on his channel, which is great. There we go. Red done. 12 people I'm unsubscribed, huh? Awesome channel. Yeah. No, 12 people unsubscribed? I thought 12 people subscribed. That's weird. Hi, Lisa. How long does it take to make a bottle of handmade paint? So, I don't normally make a full bottle of these ever. This guy is filled about to here right now, judging by the weight. So it doesn't take that to. So it doesn't take super long, but that's a wet paint, and I sell mine dry, so it shrinks up quite a bit once it's dry. But storing it in the bottles allows me to put it into the containers that it will be sold in. So that is how that works. We'll move over to sync time now. Sync time. Yeah, I thought you got subscribers. I misread that. I'm sorry. I was all excited for you. Again, I also joked that when they unsubscribe, it was just bots. That may be me just coping, but like YouTube cleaning out the bots so I get better engagement. Engagement's key. Yeah, but don't give up. Bumps along the way. I still have days where I net negative on subs. People come and go from your channel because people change, people grow, and the content that you like today may not be the type of content you like tomorrow. That's okay. There's a line that Kermit says in a Muppet Christmas Carol that I think is a lovely line where he says, "Life is a series of greetings and partings." So, yeah. So it's a powder. So yeah, you start with pigments. This is Mayan Red, actually made from pigment, like actual pigment, and then you add the water. And then you have I add my watercolor medium, but then it dries like dry watercolor in a pan, like this right here, dry watercolor, and then you just re-wet. So yeah. So that's how that all works. Let's find Lottie now and let's take her outside. She may be downstairs. Let's get her frisbee. We'll take her frisbee. She loves her frisbee. Yeah. Okay. Let's find Lottie. Yeah, she's downstairs. I know the couple of spots she hangs out upstairs. But yes, we got 50 likes, so we get to go downstairs. We're going downstairs into the basement. Lottie, Lottie. Look what I've got. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. He gets so excited that we can't open the door fast enough. Here we go. Upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, guys, you're there we go. We are outside. We are touching grass. Let me actually find grass and not clover. You guys can see we've been in a little bit of a drought, so it's getting a little brown already. Here's some actual grass. We're touching grass. Touch grass. Touch grass. Touch grass. Oh, what are you doing over there? You got your frisbee? You got your frisbee? Ready? Ready? Woo! You joined at the perfect time. Yes. We got to 50 likes. We're at touch grass time and Lottie's playing frisbee. Okay, you ready? She actually brought it back. She's normally not very good at bringing it back. She's having fun today. Are we having fun with frisbee? What, Tasha? Yeah, little dog who does not want a little frisbee. She wants a full-size frisbee. We tried to get a little one, and she did not like it. And she will carry that frisbee around the house. So we jokingly call it her emotion. See, she's done. She's like, let's go back inside. Come here. It's not time to go inside yet. We got to play. It's such a pretty day. We're going to enjoy the sunshine. Ready? Here we go. Yes, touch grass. What, Tasha? I'm waiting to find out. Been left in suspense. Isn't that funny? She's like, I'm done. She's such an inside dog. Here, let me have your frisbee. I don't want you to trip. Good girl. Okay, let's go back inside. See how nervous she is? Woo! I thought I almost fall down the stairs there. Caught myself. Trying not to hit her. She wants to make sure this frisbee is okay. I was watching another YouTuber and chatting with them, and they made, oh, wow. Hey, there we go. She loves that frisbee. Yeah, we don't I mean, it's a good thing. I don't need a whole lot of mods here. You can kind of see my chat's pretty chill. So the time comes, we'll add more. Right now, we're doing okay. Okay. We got to pick a new color. I think we're going to have to do gray. I know gray's not that exciting, but I need to get the gray done. And sometimes we just have to do things that aren't exciting or fun and get them done. So, well, I'm glad you got to enjoy a good stream. Gray time. I got to go get the gray. I don't have gray in here. Let's go put these up. Ooh, favorite flavor of ice cream. Shrubs? Okay, so I have a couple of options. I love strawberry ice cream for like just straight flavor. But I love like a strawberry cheesecake if it has like little chunks in it. Or like Rocky Road, I also enjoy that where there's like little bits to where you get texture differences. I like that a lot too. Manganese violet. There's that put away. I'm trying to be good and put away my colors. Now we need slate gray right there. Like if I'm gonna pick a birthday cake, it's strawberry all the way. I'm a strawberry cake girly. Okay, time to make more paint. Slate Gray. Cookies and cream, cookie dough. Cotton candy ice cream. That's an interesting one. Slate Gray. Okay, there we go. Things are dry. Grater strawberry chip, also a good choice. Yeah, everybody's favorite ice cream. Okay, I've got to do a full batch of this guy too, because this is going in dots. So we need to do the half. Colors of the cotton candy one. Ooh, that's got to be fun to see. What's the Okay, back to our first conversation today. What's the flavor of Pop Tart that has the blue and the red too? Isn't there a Pop Tart that like has blue and red? Two. Look, guys, I'm making a mess. I'm trying not to make a mess, but I'm making a mess. And three. And then we get to add the calcium carbonate. Time for the calcium carbonate. Scrape it off. Okay, you guys ready? Hey, Maria. I'm not sure. Did I see an Independence Day one that was like that? Interesting. Ready? Here we go, guys. Are you ready? The drop in the spread. There we go. I like chocolate. Good solid flavor. When the ice cream would melt, it would make a lavender purple. Ooh, that's a pretty one. Just give us a little Dexter. Dexter from Dexter's Lab. I'm not very good at voices and accents, guys. So that's about as good as it's going to get. So I hope you enjoyed. What is Dexter's Lab? Yes! It is us showing our age. It was a cartoon on Cartoon Network in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Dee Dee! Yeah. Which is hilarious, guys. I don't do voices because I'm not good at them. I'm really not good at voices or like accents like that. Okay, make my volcano. Volcano. So the cornstarch, this is calcium carbonate. What I think Lottie sounds like. See, in my head, she sounds like me, so it's not really exciting. I just put my voice on her. Yeah, so that one's like so it's calcium carbonate, similar to chalk. Okay, as a thing. It's not cornstarch. So yeah, that's what I added, and that's what makes it guar or not guar, gouache. Now we add 3 of medium. Uno. Yeah, I wish I like Lottie in my head. I haven't thought about her voice. A high squeaky voice, like, "Hi, how are you? What are we doing?" Like that? Well, it would be high and squeaky, I think. But to me, Lottie, because she has like a lower, deeper bark, like a low growl. So that's why I don't hear her as high and squeaky. So yeah, her dirty crumble bark. Yeah, her grumble bark. Like so Lottie has this one bark that we joke, it's like an old man because it is. It's like she's just like slowly grumbling under her breath, which is absolutely hilarious. Here we are. Here is our slate gray coming together. We call it chuffing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's our grumble because normally when she does it too, it's like something an old man would grumble at, which also included at one point in time when we lived in San Diego, our neighbor's Christmas lights. They blinked and she would grumble at the Christmas lights because they blinked. Okay, now we are mulling. In case anybody's curious what this is a muller in my hand. Yeah, she does look like being little, like she would have like she would be higher, but knowing her, knowing her bark. Oh, she's laying down on the cool tile, enjoying a relax. She just discovered the joy of laying on the cool floor. Mully, mully, muller. Yeah. Wonder what. Oh, bye, Maria. Have fun at the store. Hopefully, you're getting cool, fun things and not boring things. Because that's way more fun to go to the store when you're getting fun things. But if you can turn going to the store to get boring things into fun, then that's also a good bonus. Oh, dare you chat? Yeah, double tap your screens. Help me mix the paint. Help mix the paint. Slate gray right here, guys. Maria. Have fun at the store, doing the story things. The dogs lie on the cold floor all the time, which is funny. She's already left. It has not been something she does, Tasha, which is shrubs. Shrubs just said like the magic thing in chat, guys. The world has become awesome. I'm stopping right now because I'm so happy by what he just said. Tillamook ice cream, buy one, get one free. Oh, the world. It is my week, guys. It is my week. I said last night at the event, I was being silly, and I said winning being silly, and now I'm like really feeling that. We both felt. See, I'm a Tillamook girly. My daughter likes Bluebell, but yeah. What's this used for? So, yeah. So I make paint. We are making. This is Slate Gray right here. Just gouache. I sell my handmade paints at markets, and so that is what I'm doing right now. I am mulling paint. So the paints that I make do not have any petroleum products or petroleum byproducts, and I do not use any single-use plastics in anything I do. Yeah. So that's what we're doing, Zyra Celine. Welcome in. Hi, Doodle. Welcome back. Hope you're having a great day. It's Slate Gray time right now. We did some really fun bright colors, and I was like, I need Slate Gray made. I know it's not like the most exciting bright color. We got to do manganese violet today, which is like super exciting. Not gallons, I imagine. Yeah. No, no. It's little batches. It's very small. Yeah, no, it's watercolor and gouache. This is a gouache paint, and I am mulling the paint right now, which is how you combine the pigment and the binding medium. So yeah. Can you imagine making this at scale? I mean, that's like big factory stuff. And I mean, there are places that do, like obviously, Windsor, Newton, Holbein, the places, like that are making this like large. My goal, four more green bowls. Yes, shrubs. We need four more green bowls because those are like perfect size for the ice cream that you were getting. Yeah. Sarah, so this is the way that paint used to have to be made. Um, like artists like from the Renaissance, they had to make their own paint. They would get order pigments and have them imported. Like I can't imagine going through the process of getting something imported back in the day, but you would have to do that, and then they would mix their pigments into their own paint. So the same process is what's used to make oil paint, just to use a different binder. You would do linseed oil or walnut oil. I'm using a watercolor medium right here, is what I have in this. So yeah. So yeah. It's always fun to get to learn things. And isn't it fun when like you discover something new like that on YouTube? Like you're like, kind of like, that's a thing. I never knew that was a thing. So that's kind of the fun of where social media has gotten us. There are a lot of downfalls too. Um, but yeah, that's one of the fun things. The things we never knew existed. Also live, yeah. No worries. Bounce around, spread the love, addictive. I normally see the notification so I can know, but I'm only live for 20 more minutes. Yeah. Yeah, those are the fun things of what you get to see. And if you're enjoying this, there's another channel, Brush with Becca. She gets more into the history and talks about color and color theory. Um, she's also a lot of fun to get to see. Yeah. 6 more likes to 60. 6 more likes. We're so close. So close. We like to joke that double tapping the screen, the paint, helps it to mix better. Makes my mulling go more smoothly. This guy's staying a little gritty. Something you guys can't see. I know it's not, it looks great to you guys. I feel it in this one. So I think I'm gonna need to palette knife it back into this. Already did your mixing? Thank you. 5, 5. Thank you for the like. I'm putting the palette knife in. Sorry for this, the squeak there, guys. I try to avoid it as much as possible. It does happen from time to time. Clean the muller off. So by the way, this is called a muller. It is a special tool. It's weighted glass with a flat surface. You could also use a candlestick. It's flat on the bottom, but glass, they need to be glass. And this is a mulling plate, which is a glass plate that has a little bit of a scratch on it to get to help combine it all. There we go. I'll put, there's 5 more likes. 5 more likes. It's almost the exact gray I used. Oh, funny for the accent. Well, do you like it? Did it turn out good? I'm getting ready. We're going to be painting our kitchen here soon. So I've been trying to figure out colors for the kitchen. Oh, good. Glad it turned out good. Okay, the jump around has started. Yes, thank you. So if I need to send them any messages, you can send messages for me. Red, if you hear me right now, are they live together on her channel or are they each live on their channels? I'm directly between Romina and Metal. Okay, so they are separate. Cool. I'm glad your paint turned out good. There's nothing like going through the trouble of like designing a room, and I've had this happen where like I think I will love this color, and then it's like, oh, this wasn't what I wanted. Fortunately, that has been in the minority of times. It has not been most of the time. It has been just a few, but still, it's like, oh, I had great ideas. There we go. I think we're getting there with this guy, and we'll get to bottle it. Okay, here we are. Lovely color of gray. Okay, for being gray, I like a little more color in my life. I'm very colorful. It is gray. It will help mix to make lovely desaturated colors. Haven't be because of the lack of sun. Oh yeah, big oak tree color. Yeah, okay, got it. I always take a picture of the room where everything in it and get the color I want. Yeah, so that helps quite a bit. Grocery store complete. He has the ice cream, guys. He has the ice cream. Okay. Scrape it off. There we go. Now we will put it in the bottle. Where did I put the bottle? Did I not bring the bottle? I didn't bring the bottle over here. Hey, Venus, welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Hi, Scarlett. I'm not seeing the waves again. I saw one and it got me all excited that it was working. Man. So who are my biggest buyers? So it depends. Like last night I had several people buying for themselves. Some bought for Mother's Day gifts a little bit early. I had some people buy some sets for their kids. So it really does depend. So I've had a mix. I have artists who come in and they typically buy, the artists buy the half pans. Hi, Antonio, welcome in. Yeah. Well, right now, the only way you could buy is if you were in person anyway. That's the only place they're sold. So, but just being here and hanging out, that's a big help for me right now. So while I'm working, I'm not standing here alone in my kitchen every day. It's like every little view is somebody who walked through my kitchen and hung out with me for a minute. Which is a lot of fun. So 3 more likes to 60. We're getting so close. We're getting so close to 60. Okay, almost done here. All right, this seems so unique. I imagine it would be so detailing little dolls or toys. So this type of paint isn't, because this is your standard, like what you do watercolor. It's more of an traditional art use type paint. So yeah. Okay, there we go. Slate Gray, I got to make a new label. So let's do sync time, then we'll make a new label for that one. Sync time! Everybody's favorite, most captivating sync time on YouTube, guys. Right here, right now. I don't know how many other people do sync time, but I have to imagine this is the most exciting sync time. Okay, there we go. There is that one done. Let's make our labeled. So I got 5. I normally do 6 paints per live stream. Traditional art, yeah. Do we have dark cards? We do have dark cards. I've got one over here. Yeah. What's traditional art? Yeah, like typical still life paintings, like right here. Like that's the type of stuff this is great for. So here's one of the dark cards right there. Earth and ochre put together. So those are like $5. They come like also in half pans. This is my palette right here of watercolor. And then we've got the little guys, the mini palettes that come in 6s like this. Right here. Yeah, the dark cards. They do actually exist. So, but yeah. I've got to decide another. Okay, label the next color. Label the next color. Focus, focus. Slate gray gouache. I think the little 6s are like super cute. And I got feedback from some other business women last night because it was like a business networking thing that I was set up as their artisan. And so the feedback for them was great, like too, about some of the setup changes and stuff for how I display. So yeah, Shrubs has been at the grocery store getting the groceries, cookies, and all kinds of stuff. So there we go. Slate gray gouache. Done. We've only got 5. I don't know what other color to do right now. I'm hitting the doldrums, guys. I don't know if you hit that where it's kind of like, I don't know what I want to do next. And I'm kind of debating if I'm going to do another one. I have 3 different bricks of cookies. My house is going to smell so good, guys. So good. Who's all coming over? Raise your hand in chat if you're coming over for cookies. No. They'll have to be digital cookies. I'm not telling you my address. Fresh diet cherry Coke. Shrubs does love me. He really does love me. I think I'm gonna call it. It's almost 3. I've been going for the 3 hours. Okay. I would, but what state? Killian was. I haven't heard from him in a minute. He may have headed out or he may be lurking. Okay. Red, I need you to do something for me. I need you to type out the name of Metal's channel in chat for everybody. Metal for Breakfast, so they can see it written. Because I'm going to send everybody over there. Because he needs the watch time. Metal for Breakfast is so much fun. So if you're there, if you can type that out, that would be great in chat because I can't type here. Yeah, Metal for Breakfast right there. She just put it in chat, guys. I want you guys, when you leave me, to find his channel and go to his live stream. It's kind of like a raid like they do on Twitch, but YouTube doesn't give us the option to do that here, which I think would be so much fun. Watch this video. It said 2 layers of 100 pound paint. I should glue it together. So yeah. Yeah, and Red Romina too. But I wanted you guys to go see Metal because he is trying to get back his monetization and he needs the watch time to get that back. He's got the subs, just needs the watch time. So anyway, that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna say bye. We're gonna head over to them. I'll be in their chat in a minute, but you'll see me in Metals as Beth Ann because that's my gaming channel. So that's me. You'll see me with my old blue hair too. But yeah, make sure to like and sub for him. He needs it right now. He's working back towards it. So Metal for Breakfast. So I will see you guys there in just a minute once I get everything shut down here. So hold on. I'll shine up. Bye. See, it's me. I'm actually a real person. Look, isn't my headband so cute? Isn't it cute? Anyway, go see Metal. Got it. That is your assignment. And I will see you guys on Tuesdays when I'll be live again. Making more paint in my kitchen. You see my lovely kitchen that definitely needs painted behind me. Anyway, that is it. Bye. Say hi to